one of the things that my parents did really my whole life that I have incorporated into parenting so far, as much as it makes sense since our kids are so little, is openness about every topic of conversation. My parents, there was never anything that we could bring up, even if it was at the dinner table, that was like a taboo subject. We never felt like there was a topic of conversation that we couldn't bring up. We were a very open family, and my parents always made a point to make sure that us kids felt like we were comfortable enough to come to them with the everyday, but also the very real parts of growing up that are difficult. And like I said, we have really, really little kids, so we haven't had to experience that yet with them, but that's something that moving forward and as they grow older, I want to make sure as parents that we always provide a safe place for them to come to us with all the things, all the questions, all the concerns, all of just the real life stuff that kids want to talk about, but they're too scared to talk about.
So growing up, anytime I would leave the house, my mom would always say, first of all, I love you. Second of all, remember who you are and whose you are. And I always thought that was cool. Like at the time, it was just mom being mom. But looking back, it was a cool way as a parent to remind me in love, like, hey, remember who you are, but also remember whose name you're carrying, and the importance and weight of sharing a last name with a family, and you represent everyone. I think how I view God has changed so much since becoming a father simply because how much I love them. Like I look at them some days and I feel like my chest is just gonna explode because there's so much love that I have for them. And there's nothing that they could ever do that would change the way that I feel about them. So I can't help but take that feeling and think that if I could feel that way about my kids, isn't it possible that there's a God that feels that way about me and you and everybody? Like that, to me, that's, growing up you always heard about the Father's love all the time, but like once you become a parent, it kind of, in a small way, clicks into place. It's like, oh, okay, if God's like that, then this is good news. Like, that's pretty awesome. If I could tell parents out there one thing, it's that I will not give you advice because I have two very small children at home. So I'm not qualified. In fact, most people are probably better parents than I am. But I will pose a question, which is a question that I ask myself when I'm feeling crazy and wondering what's happening with these tiny humans that exist in my house. Why did you have children? I always have to remind myself why we did this to begin with, because it's easy to get lost in the chaos and like stressing about money or, how to raise them, what to teach them. We had kids because we wanted to enjoy them, because they were an expression of our love. And I think not losing sight of the fact that they're ours and we should enjoy them. So I guess if I had to say something to all the parents out there, enjoy your kids, because they're only going to be small for and then they'll be gone one day. That'll be sad. So take it in.
I would also add, parents, give yourselves a break. Like, give yourself some grace. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have days where the kids eat grilled salmon and vegetables for dinner, and the next night they're going to eat Kraft macaroni and cheese, and it's fine. Like, it's fine. Give yourself some grace, because I'm pretty hard on myself a lot of days, and just chill out, I guess. I don't know. I feel like we get so uptight about things that ultimately don't matter. And yeah, like Caleb said, the most important thing is learning to enjoy your kids' company. Enjoy that they're there in the season that they're in. Taking in every little moment, because it changes so fast. I mean, just so fast. So enjoy it and just give yourself grace.
When we released our worship album, we got flooded with emails and messages from parents saying, oh my gosh, you help my kids fall asleep. They love your music. It calms them down, soothes anxiety, all these things. And we didn't even mean to do that. So we're like, man, what if we made an album for parents and their kids that actually tried to accomplish that? And we're in that season of life with these people, like trying to figure out how to make kids stop crying and whatnot. So that was the inspiration for the album. And so it was a fun project and a close to home project, because that's where we're at in life.
Our
so
season right now.
it was really fun to create this project, and we hope people enjoy it.
Hey guys, we're Caleb and Kelsey.
And you can get our new album, Sing Over Me, anywhere you listen to music.
I don't know why I did that.
I will never ever change. I don't